Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. This is the Highest Priestess, and today we're going to be asking, what is this new era that you're about to be entering into your life? I have 3 images, so you guys just pick whichever one you feel most drawn to, and you can absolutely pick more than one. So first image we have is the girl in the jar. The second image is the moth or butterfly. I'm not sure which one it is. And then we also have the girl on the mushroom, or the fairy on the mushroom. So go ahead and pick and take your time. You can pause now if you need to. All right, pile 1, the girl in the jar, or the fairy in the jar. So if you picked this pile, just based on the image that you chose, I am feeling like you might have felt a bit stuck recently, or you feel like you are, there's 2 messages I'm getting. One is that you are protecting your peace and you're protecting yourself, but in protecting your peace and protecting yourself, you have isolated yourself a bit, and you felt like those walls are a bit more, I guess, set in stone in a way, where it's like hard for you to kind of, maybe you've been alone for so long, it's hard for you to kind of even get out of that bubble, because maybe there was a time where you were once extroverted. There was a time where maybe you had more friends. There was a time where, you know, you didn't feel stuck in a jar, so to say. But now you kind of feel like, you know, now that you've been in this circumstance, or you've put yourself in an energy of being more protective and protecting your energy, protecting your peace, and shielding yourself away from others, that, you know, you kind of don't really know how to step out of that again and be maybe a little bit more free in a way. You kind of cooped yourself up. So that's kind of a message that I'm getting, and if that doesn't resonate, you know, this might not be the pile for you. But let's get started and see what this new era is that you are stepping into, pile number 1. Yeah, so right away, definitely that stuck energy is here. Stuck energy, especially when it comes to friends and social situations. So I feel like you might be accepting an offer, an invitation in this new era. So this new era for you is definitely going to be about kind of, there's some strength that this is going to take. Let's see what that's about, what the strength is about. Yeah, the strength is about kind of just like making a move and not staying so still and stagnant. This new era that you're in, something about the energy is making you feel like FOMO, like you're missing out. There's this fear of missing out, and so you're kind of ooh, wait, hold on, I'm getting a second message here. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting is that this could be in the past, but it could also be something that this new era is bringing for you, okay? I'm seeing that it took a lot of strength for you, a lot of like, it was hard for you to kind of take a step back from social situations or take a step back from your friends, but it was something that you needed to do. This could even be family. It's just other people, okay? There were other people in your life that you needed to take a step back from, and this wasn't an easy thing for you to do, for you to kind of like sit things out and choose yourself. But I feel like this new era, it's bringing up these feelings again. So this could have been a thing in the past, and now it's like coming back up, where you feel like this sense of FOMO, and that you've been doing this for so long, you've been isolating yourself for so long, you don't even know how to make that step forward. So this new era is definitely bringing you an awareness of this issue within yourself, where you're gonna need to take action towards it, but you're just afraid that being around other people is gonna bring you conflict. Yeah, there's just this sense of conflict and overcoming conflict with other people. I'm cracking out the oracle deck for you guys just because I want some more details and information about this whole situation for you and this era. What is this new era? We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. The answers you need are coming and adjustments are required. Full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Gemini. and third quarter moon. So these are like more full moons, right? So that means this is the end of a cycle. So this is the end of an era. That's kind of like what I was getting. I was confused because I'm like, this doesn't, the answers that I'm getting right now aren't feeling like the new era yet. This is feeling like you need to close up some loose ends of this old era, of this old story that you had going on, which the old story was kind of like you doing absolutely everything for yourself. You being hyper independent, you not needing other people because they just bring drama and conflict. But at the end of the day, those old people are still there around you. Do you see what I mean? Like these birds, like they're still there with you in your head. And you still think about, you know, this old setting, but, and you think about being, you know, with other people, but the thought alone just scares you. But I see that you do look back at the good times, like old times. This could have been an old friend group. We have justice. Tell me more. And the world. So you're going to be recognized, and you being recognized is going to bring this justice for you. Okay, this is a very interesting message I'm getting. So this new era. In this new era, you will be recognized. This card for me is so like social media. Okay, so if you do social media, that is a confirmation that you are going to be successful in that endeavor. You just have to stick to it. And if it's not, then it's just recognition in general about something. Okay, like it could be recognition at work. It could just be recognition from people in your past that you are valuable to them. Do you know what I mean? And this recognition is going to bring a sort of justice, but you're also going to have to kind of put yourself in a place where you're more of like, have these Libra qualities where you're going to need to be more diplomatic, and you're going to need to kind of like pull your emotions out of it for a little bit, in order to kind of, yeah, it's like keeping the peace, because you don't want conflict. That I can see that here, that you had a lot of conflict in your past and you're not trying to bring that forward into your future. You know the reading's going to be deep when I'm pulling out a third deck. Okay, so let's see what else. What is this new era bringing for my pile number one? For my pile number one that needs to step out of their comfort zone again and kind of step out into the real world. That's another thing that I'm getting with this world card, is like stepping out into the world, you know, being seen, because I feel like you haven't been seen. So this could even be a small message for some of you guys for social media. If you've been wanting to do that, you're just afraid of the conflict that might come with it. Don't be, because you putting yourself out there is gonna show, it is gonna bring balance, and like it's gonna balance the karmic scales somehow in your life. You know what I mean? Like if you felt like you've had injustice and things haven't worked out for you in the past, then you being seen is absolutely going to help fix those things in a way. It's so interesting. Yeah, like you putting yourself out there, letting yourself fly, be free. That is what is going to make things balanced again. I don't know, it's just such an interesting message, and I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm sure you have felt it deep down in your intuition if this is true. So yeah, definitely this new era of your life is definitely going to be, it sounds intense, right? Because it's starting with death. So it's starting with not actual death, guys, but like metaphorical, inevitable ending of something. So whether you like it or not, you are entering a new era. Before that can start though, you need to close out the new one, because that's like a huge message I'm getting. Also, if you've had conflicts with other people in the past, you might want to just go and clear that up. You know what I mean? This could even be like something you need to clear up on social media. Okay, like if you have a following and you've brought stuff to social media, you might need to kind of like wrap that up so that you could move forward. That's for a very small, probably, percentage of you that need to hear that. But the new era is definitely bringing emotional fulfillment and new connections. So definitely like deeper, more fulfilling connections with other people. This is giving soul tribe or reconnecting with your real family. But yeah, it's giving, if that's not resonating, it's definitely giving like soul tribe. Because this is like very emotionally fulfilling connections. These are people that you can actually share your life with, or you can share things about yourself. These aren't just like party friends, which you might have had in the past. This is like real deep friends that you actually consider almost family, or family at that point. You know what I mean? Like, you might end up finding a roommate that you really connect with and you move in with them, that kind of thing. So let's see, what else in this new connection? Yeah, we have that meditation type of energy again. So you're being called to purify a sort of mindset that you've had towards these things in the past. Interesting. I'm getting a message about a dog. Some of you guys might have a dog. You might be getting a dog in this new era. You guys also might stop drinking, or like if you do drink, you might stop drinking. You might stop participating in certain activities that just didn't resonate with you, or that they're not serving you. Or you might have already done this, and this is why it's kind of like bringing conflict. You're in a meditative state from one part of your life that was a certain way with a lot of conflict and a lot of toxicity, unhealthy stuff, but it was kind of fun in a way, like you were almost addicted to that, to now you've been in a meditative state of, you know, isolating yourself and like being away from it all. And now you are approaching a new era where you are seeking true fulfillment, and you might actually be wanting to start a family even. Yeah, this Ace of Cups. This is really your focus this era. True emotional fulfillment with people that bring out your inner child, that welcome your inner child, that you guys actually, you feel like destined to meet. So whatever's happening in this new era, you're gonna be meeting people that you feel like you're destined to meet. Okay, let's get some last messages for group number 1. You're gonna be speaking your truth directly from your intuition. Oh, there's that 3 of Cups again. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna be speaking your truth. You're gonna be calling things out, maybe calling certain people out that you're like, oh, you're being sketchy and weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to proceed with truth and honesty, and you want to proceed forward into this new era with like your new values in a way, which aren't new. I feel like you've been cultivating these values, but in this new era, you need to stay true to your values, your value system, your morals, okay? Because I feel like you have been lonely, okay? So when new people are coming in, the way that you're gonna be able to tell who's who, what's what, you're just gonna have to trust your intuition. You will know, but you need to check in with your morals and your values to figure that out. There's something about charity here. So in this new era, you might be doing charity, or you might be working with other people who do charity, or that might be like a sign for you that, okay, this is a good person. You know, this isn't just a person who's trying to use me. This isn't just a person who's like, you know, kind of more like on the shallow end. So that's really important. But you could also be giving back to old connections that you might have left behind. Yeah, I'm getting a specific message of there's a divinely guided connection in your life, a friendship or a romantic relationship, that there's like an angel in your life. If you believe in this or not, I don't know, but I feel called to say this, is that there's like an angel behind you guys, like working to purify your relationship so you can come back together, okay? That's for some of you guys, not all of you. But there's definitely something going on where there's a purification type of energy, and there's a balancing type of energy. And this could even be financially for some reason, or like with physical possessions. Sorry, there was like a huge truck that just drove past. It was super loud, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's just this kind of like interesting balance of things that's happening between you and one person. Maybe there's a person that was in your life that they were like get really successful and they started acting up or something, and now, you know, they're coming back into your life and they're like, hey, I saw how I was acting and I've reflected, and you know, this could have happened because maybe something triggered their financial situation where they're not in such a great place anymore. This is really specific, but yeah, like maybe they're not in a great place financially anymore, and that kind of humbled them and brought them back to earth, and they're like, okay, this person, I really value them, and I acted a mess because you know, my ego blew up. You know what I'm saying? So that they feel like there's something about this kind of connection, if you have something like this in your life, that it is going to be coming back and purifying itself, and it is a good sign, and it is something you can trust. You know, it's not this person isn't coming back to be a trash person, like they've actually changed, but this person, you have a lot of love for them. So if you have this connection, if this message is for you, you will know, because you have a lot of love for this person, but there's been a lot of tumultuous stuff where like you feel like it just hasn't worked out. But in this new era, you guys are going to actually be working it out. It might take some time, but it's going to be happening. But yeah, also another message is also to be careful of people who want to use you for your finances at this time. There could be some people who are coming back into your life that are like, you know, actually coming in for the wrong reason. So that's another message I'm getting. But this reading is a lot to do about other people, manifesting good people into your life. This new era, you will be introduced to new people. It will be out of your comfort zone since you haven't been used to this energy for a while, but you are going to know who's true, because you have used this time that you've been in isolation to figure out your morals and what you really find valuable in a person. And that is going to be your kind of like rule book and guide in, you know, maneuvering these new relationships that might come into your life, so you can avoid that conflict that you had in the past. So let me know if this resonated, group number 1. I hope that it did, and I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, please leave a comment about your situation. I'm definitely curious, like, what's going on with you. But thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, welcome group number 2, those of you that chose the butterfly or the moth. This is your reading, so let's get started. What is this new era bringing for you, group number 2? Okay, I see you guys working diligently on something. Yep, there's a lot of pentacles energy, so this is definitely giving like a work situation. You are going to be reaping the fruits of your labor, basically. So anything that you have put in work into like a while ago and you've been consistently doing, you are going to start to see certain little blessings that are coming from that endeavor. We do have the 7 of Swords here, which is a little concerning, so we're going to figure out what's going on there. But I do also see you working together with some other people, working in like a collaboration. And this has to do with work, this has to do with money, okay? This isn't like this could be a friend group. If you guys are a friend group, it could be like you guys are starting a project, but it has something to do with financial, like an investment, you know what I mean? It has something to do with work, finances, a physical, tangible project. You could literally be making something physically together. So that's kind of exciting. But with the 7 of Swords, I'm kind of seeing that in this new era, you are going to have to watch out for maybe a certain snake or somebody. Let's see what's going on there. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. This could be a water sign person. Water sign feminine energy coming in for sure. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Okay guys, I'm gonna say something. If you are entering some kind of collaboration with somebody, with a group of people, I'm not saying that all of the people are sketchy, but there is one person who is sketchy. If you feel this way, if there's something in your intuition telling you, this person isn't giving me the best vibes, you need to listen to it, especially if this has something to do with finances, because that's important. You know, this person might literally steal from you or try to. I'm definitely seeing like someone trying to be selfish and being very cold, maybe switching up on you, okay? This could be, I know I said water sign earlier. That could be the case for some of you guys, but I'm also seeing that some of you guys might be water signs, okay? If you're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's confirmation. If you are very soft and you are maybe like, you're emotionally mature, you're emotionally aware, you're not necessarily like insanely like unpredictably emotional, maybe sometimes, but for the most part you really like are on a stable footing when it comes to that. That's what I'm seeing for you, at least. But I'm gonna tell you to watch out for somebody who is trying to leave you out in the cold, or they're trying to cut you out of a group situation. They're trying to get in the way of a peace negotiation. Quite literally, I just saw this peace sign. So it's like, maybe you're trying to create something with someone. So, okay, the Three of Pentacles is usually about some kind of business thing, or it's about, you know, some kind of like you're working together in a workplace, in school, something. There's, you know, there's that certain vibe to it, okay? It's not necessarily so emotional, but there is a group dynamic. This could be at work or at school, and someone's trying to get in between you and this group dynamic. Like, they don't want you as a part of it. That's what I'm seeing. And they're thinking that they can just switch up and luck can be on their side, and they feel very almost delusionally like optimistic about this, that they can do this. They just need to be super cold and kind of like a bully, and they need to get you out in the cold, and they need to kind of like just make you feel alone and make you feel small. Like, I don't know, this is a really weird specific message, okay? And if this doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go deeper into other things, but like, I'm getting this for somebody, okay? Somebody needs to hear this. But yeah, so let's see what else is coming in this new era, because I know that you are reaping rewards, and there is a situation with a group of people that seems to be quite positive. So I don't know, there is someone coming in that is whack, and I'm getting Gemini energy, I'm getting air sign, Aries, no, that's not air sign, but okay, Aries maybe, Aquarius, Libra, okay, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This could be the kind of person that's coming in. You might be a water sign with heavy earth, okay? So you're very like stable. You know who the heck you are, but this person thinks that you're weak, okay? And they're gonna try to catch you in a weak state. That's what I'm getting. I don't like that energy, so I'm gonna put these cards away because I don't care about that. I wanna see what good things are coming into your life. But someone needed to hear that for sure. All negative energies are not welcome here. You're very close to achieving your goal. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. Wow, okay, so we have the Two of Swords twice. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Strength card. So what this new era is bringing for you, besides that warning, sorry y'all, I feel bad because like I hate when it's like a negative message coming in, when it's like, you know, a kind of reading like this. But on the bright side, you are very close to achieving your goal, and I saw that earlier, right? Like we were talking about, like you're reaping the rewards, you're reaping what you sow in a good way, because you've put in work and you've been dedicated, and now you're finally gonna start seeing some of those rewards. You're gonna start seeing some of the what's the word? You're gonna start seeing some of the outcomes of what you've been putting work into. And this has been a slow process. I'm seeing that with the Knight of Pentacles. This has been something you've been slowly working towards, so it could have been frustrating, but you never stopped. And I want to give you props for that, because that is so important, to have that steady, consistent determination towards a goal. And and obviously this is confirmation that you're super close to it. And then the end of the tough cycle approaches. So yeah, whatever you've been going through in this old era, it's about to start coming to a close with that full moon in Capricorn. And then we have the new moon in Cancer, which is telling me that this new era is ready. It's coming in. You and your loved ones are safe. So regardless of what anyone is going to try to double cross you or whatever, don't worry, because you're safe. You are protected. So everything's going to be okay. I do see kind of a stalemate here. So I do feel like you have been feeling stuck with the Two of Swords for sure, but don't worry, because there is something coming towards you, okay? And I'm seeing it because of this horse and also the Knight of Pentacles on the horse. This also could just be financial abundance that has been coming on its way to you, but you just haven't felt it because, you know, you haven't been seeing those rewards yet. But before we had the Seven of Pentacles, which is like literally like reaping those rewards. What are those rewards? Most likely financial rewards, okay? So those finances are coming to you. They've been coming slowly, but they're coming. And this is gonna help you feel less stuck, okay? This is gonna help you feel less at a stalemate and kind of help you realize that yes, you have so many options. But also because you have a lot of options, I am feeling that this is gonna kind of help. It's gonna kind of make you feel a little indecisive, okay? So I do feel an indecisive energy coming in this new era, but this is good because you have a lot of options. So definitely think on the brighter side of things, okay? Don't think of, oh, I'm so stuck, I can't decide. Think of, wow, there's so many things that I could do. This is amazing. I'm thinking of that that allegory, the fig tree one. I think it was Sylvia Plath who wrote that. It's like you're sitting underneath this fig tree and there's and the figs are supposed to like represent, you know, your possible outcomes and ideas of what you could be doing. You know, one fig is like, oh, I could be a singer. The other one is like, I could be a teacher. You know what I mean? Like there's all these different opportunities and options that you could choose, but in your crippling indecisiveness, you just sit there and kind of they all wither away, aka your life just kind of flying away without you because you can't make a decision. So this is something that's definitely coming in this new era, is this this profound need to make a decision. And it's okay, because honestly, the right decision is going to come to you. It is going to come to you. If you don't feel like it has yet, it hasn't, okay? It's going to come. It's going to be so obvious, okay? Because we have in this two of Swords, you see that horse. You see it, okay? It's coming towards you. If you miss that, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, don't blind yourself with negative thoughts, with negative self-talk, okay? You need to be positive, and you need to kind of see things clearly too, because some of the options, you know, some of these cups, one has a snake in it. Like, one has jewels, one has a snake, others have literally God knows what. It's just like, you need to see things clearly. So there's a need here for you to not blindfold yourself, hypothetically, metaphorically, whatever, with, you know, negative self-doubt and like being like, oh, there's just too many options, I can't pick, you know what I mean? Like, definitely. And there's also this message here of like, don't carry it all, you know, because we do have the Ten of Wands, which is like feeling overburdened. So it's almost like you feel overburdened by all these things, but it's just the wrong mindset to have, okay? Like, you just need to realize that everything that you want to do, you can do, and it is coming to you, and the right decision is going to come to you at the right time, okay? You just have to have the strength to kind of like stick it out and be patient, okay? You might feel like, I know that might be a really annoying message to hear, just because I know how slow things have been coming in for you, but just be patient. That patience is going to pay off, and it's going to start paying off in this new era. So let's see what else is coming in this new era of your life. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. Yeah, so the wheels are going to turn in your favor, guys. Like, you're definitely going to have a stroke of good luck in this new era. Be careful though, because you are I'm getting a message of like, if you kind of sit still and you're not doing much, you're gonna get some backlash, okay? I don't know if this is from you, literally yourself and the voices in your head, or like this is from other people, but they're gonna feel some type of way that you're not gonna, like, if you don't like jump on this opportunity, or even if you do jump on the opportunity, you're gonna get backlash. There's gonna be something about that either way. Like, sometimes you feel like you just being you, that people just hate, you know what I mean? Just because you're being you. And I feel like people are kind of, this is interesting, people are kind of annoyed that you're not making a move yet. So you might feel pressured by someone to make a move, but you know that you need to wait on divine timing. Like it literally is divine timing. It is divine timing going on here. There's something to do with a book. Some of you guys are writing a book. Your actions may not be understood by those who are less spiritually evolved. Have compassion for them, but follow your own inner knowing. So yeah, and that literally leads me right here to this high priestess. Those who know you best honor your wisdom and your need to separate yourself from worldly concerns. The great mysteries are calling you. Yeah, so you're going to be making a decision that maybe people don't understand, okay? Like maybe you have really pushy parents. You know, whatever it is, you have people around you that might not understand that decision that you make, but you're going to make it anyways, and it's only yours to make. And nobody else has your intuition. Nobody else knows you like you know you, and nobody else knows your path like you know your path. So if you feel like this is the right thing to do, then you're going to do that thing. You're going to pick that option. There are cosmic patterns and universal teachings that humans can only glimpse. Trust that your destiny is being guided. So yeah, guys, you're being guided. There's something outside of you that is guiding you. And when I say outside of you, I don't mean like, you know, how some people believe like, oh, God is outside of ourselves. Like, it's not, you know, like it's actually a part of you. Whatever is guiding you is a part of you, but it's outside the version of you that you know, that you're so familiar with every day. And it's outside of those limiting thoughts and beliefs. It's the higher version of you that is leading you to where you need to be, okay? So if some people are giving you backlash or any mess for that, you need to ignore it and you just need to do your own thing, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. The people that truly know you and truly believe, just like that card said, they are going to realize and they're going to understand why you're doing what you're doing. So what is this new era bringing you? First of all, I do think it's going to be bringing you some kind of financial success and stability. This could be just the first little blossoms of this. So maybe this is what you're going to be following. You're going to be following the thing that is actually giving back to you. Some people might not understand that because it might not be something that's so, like quote unquote normal, okay? It might be something different. You're doing something very different, but it is starting to give back to you. And some people might not understand, they're like, well, you're not getting paid that much, or like, you're not, it's not giving back that much. But you see the future. You see that it's going to take you somewhere even better. You see that this is only going to build up on itself. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to get better, because this is just the beginning, and you feel so like happy and fulfilled. This might be something that you've been keeping a secret from other people, but it's going to start giving back to you. But some people are going to start seeing what you're doing, and some people might not understand. They might not like it. Maybe it's like OF or something like that. Who knows? But that's kind of what's going on here, guys. In this new energy, in this new era, you are going to need to follow your intuition and just do what you know you need to do. Just trust that the finances are going to come in, because you're going to start seeing them. That's how you're going to know what I'm talking about, is the finances from this thing is going to start coming in. And just trust and know that the people that really love you are going to be on your side, and they're going to be safe. And going back to that message earlier of this like weird collaboration or this weird friend group or whatever it was, where there's someone trying to be a snake, just know that there is a little snaky snake around you, or there might be. You're gonna know who this person is, okay? You have to just strengthen that intuition and check in with it to make sure, is this person real? But there's a little, weird energy person around you who's gonna try to isolate you from other people. They might be trying to isolate you from those people that that really love and know you, which is not going to work. And this might be one of those people that they find out what you do and they just don't get it, or they're jealous or something like that. So they're going to have some kind of weird visceral reaction to what you're doing, like finding out about it. So you'll know who that person is, but just, be wary of that. But at the end of the day, this is about you. This is about your literal destiny. So follow that regardless of what other people are saying. Sometimes when the world is so loud, you need to kind of like go into that meditative state, like the Hanged Man. That's literally what the Hanged Man is about. It's about literally, like, he's hanging himself upside down and like in this meditative state. It's a card representing Pisces. So it's like this energy that like doesn't make sense, but it's an energy of like detaching yourself from the norm, from normalcy, and kind of realizing and finding yourself through there, and quieting the outside world and finding that inner world within, because that is the true calling that you need to listen to, is what's happening within you. So I hope that gave you some clarity, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And please let me know what's going on, because I'm always so curious what's going on in your lives. But yeah, also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next. All right, hi group 3. I did your reading, or I started it a little while ago, but then I needed to redo it because I was getting really like kind of scatterbrained and like I couldn't focus. So that might be something that you deal with. I remember I said earlier too, when I was doing your reading, I felt like maybe you're neurodivergent, or you're just, yeah, like you're somebody who is kind of in their little dream world. And I was getting a sense of like some people might not take you seriously because of that. So if that resonates with you, then this is definitely confirmation that this is your reading. So let's see what's going on with you. What's coming into this new era of your life? What is this new era? Okay. I also feel like some of you guys could be, you guys are definitely giving me creative vibes, like you're creatives, and I could even see you guys being models or something like that with the image that you chose. But let's see what's going on in this new era of your life, group 3. Okay. We have hold your vision. A win-win outcome is forecast. Love that. Okay. And don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so yeah, in the last reading too, we had 2 full moon cards. So that's repeating again. So this is another message for me that, you know, this old cycle hasn't completely come to a close yet. And there are some things that you might need to feel like you need to close some loose ends in the old cycle in order for you to enter this new era, because full moons are the endings. But the good thing to know is that we are at the end. Like, we are at the end of the race for sure. And that card, a win-win outcome is forecast, is always such a great message to get. But you do need to hold your vision. That was another message I was getting, is like, because you're more of a daydreamer, you might struggle with actually realizing the things that you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? Like, and like I was saying earlier, some people might not take you seriously. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So there was messages about the family going on. So I don't know if your parents like don't necessarily, maybe you feel like they don't believe in you, or you feel like they don't get you in a way. And because of that, you are you feel very like burnt out. And you know, just don't feel to your full potential. So I'm getting kind of a specific message of there might be a feminine energy, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that might be giving you a peace offering. And this could even be your mom, this could be someone in your life. There's something to do with rabbits here, animals. I don't know if this person loves animals, you love animals, something like that. You guys bond over animals, not sure, but someone is offering you peace offering, and this might be coming in quite quickly. In this new era, amidst some kind of chaos. Okay, so there's a little bit of chaos going on here. And when I was doing your reading the last time, I also noticed that there was some kind, it was this message of like you kind of reconciliating with somebody that you kind of had a little disagreement, and you guys are coming back together and reconciliating. So that is a message I'm getting for you too in your new era. Someone you really care about, you are going to be reconciliating with them, and those scales are going to be balancing. So that's a good sign. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody said something like very rash and kind of like just kind of and like tastelessly, and because of that, you know, it kind of caused you guys to have a little bit of some kind of disagreement, or you know, you guys just kind of fought a little bit, and because of that you guys kind of had a falling out. I'm also getting this message of like, you might have a lot of self-doubt because of certain people in your life and what they've said to you. And I know right now you might feel kind of like tired and just kind of burdened, and like your passions aren't, you know, like working for you. But there's a message here of like, in this new era, the things that you want are very possible for you to have. You just kind of have to put yourself in the right place and in the right mindset in order to get there. So you might need to lessen your workload or lessen some of the burdens in your life, whatever those may be. And for some reason, I'm getting that some of those could be family. I do see maybe like a father figure with the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Also, don't let pride get in your way. I do feel like there might be someone in your life who is prideful, who they kind of want certain things they might project onto you, and you just don't resonate with those things, but they don't get it. Like, this might be a message of like, you need to move out of your house, like where you live with your parents, if that's the case. But you need to follow your intuition instead of listening to people with maybe these big personalities that might kind of overshadow yours, because I do see that you're a softer person. You're more dreamy, you're more emotional. So people with the big personalities can really kind of like distract you and get you down, you know what I mean? Or like, you're trying to act like them, you're trying to do things like them, which is like what they're projecting on you, but you're like, well, that's not who I am though. So you need to kind of follow your own sense of self and like who you really are, you know? So let's clarify again, the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is distracting you. The Queen of Pentacles, this is giving family. This is giving like mother figure or something like that. Or, you know, if it's not family, it's just someone who feels like family, someone who you really care about in your life, honestly. And then with this, yeah, it's like wish fulfillment. You want your wish fulfillment, but you're so tired and you feel like you're focusing on the wrong things and you're putting in all this work, but it's like it's not giving out. So in terms of like your new era, you kind of need to just, here, let's clarify this win-win outcome. Yeah, you need to kind of isolate yourself from certain people. So yeah, I feel like there's certain people in your life that just aren't understanding you, and they're distracting you. They're trying to like, you know, make you choose all these different options and whatever. But in reality, you know what you need and you know how to win. And honestly, it's very much right there. Like the wish fulfillment, it doesn't seem very far-fetched. For other people, they might think it's far-fetched, but that's none of their business. Like for you, you know that you could have whatever you want. And then this could also be, this is a small message for a small portion of you, but this could be pregnancy. Like you want kids, and that's your wish fulfillment. You have a right to try and have kids if that's what you want. Yeah, there's something about children here, something about children. And if it's not children, it's your inner child, listening to your inner child, and that's gonna lead you towards your wish fulfillment. But also like the Hermit, you know, being kind of alone. That's definitely gonna help. Let's see this full moon in Leo. What's that about? Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe there's someone around you that has more money than you. Maybe your father figure is kind of trying to control you with their money. There could be like financial abuse going on here. Could be a husband, boyfriend, something like that. But you just need to focus on yourself, because I feel like you're tiring yourself out, and I feel like you would have less of those problems if you just focused on yourself and didn't bring all these other people into the equation of like trying to please them, because you're not going to be able to please them. So let's see, what is this new era going to be like if you follow that lead? Right, okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely going to have a tower moment for sure. This new era is going to bring you a sense of like knowing, okay, it's gonna bring you this need to be real with people and stop like faking it for others, because I feel like you're hiding a piece of yourself in order to be more digestible or something like that. And then with this card, hold your vision, it's like hold your vision and be authentic, you know, be yourself, and don't try to, you know, please everybody else, because that's just not going to work. Because if you try to do that, you are going to have a tower moment. So in the future, in this new era, I do see that you're being more authentic. This is going to cause a tower moment, but it's going to be good, because it's going to lead you to a place where you are actually in a place of power. You are in a place of abundance, okay? Like, especially materially, financially, you're gonna be more abundant if you follow your own lead and if you follow your own authentic path. Let things crumble, and financially you're gonna be in a better place. Let's see, what is this new era bringing? Your passion is going to help you fight off any negativity. Your passion is gonna help you get over any kind of hurdles and anything that is like an obstacle in your path. You might be reconciliating with somebody from the past as well. You're gonna be meeting somebody that you feel like you've known for a long time, even if you guys have just met. Your passion is really gonna be leading you to where you need to go. Yeah, your passion is absolutely going to be leading you where you need to go, and you are going to be just, you know, speaking your truth, quite literally, like speaking it out. And because of that, I think that's going to be attracting certain people that they resonate with that. And I also feel like you're just going to be very generous and charitable, and that's also going to lead you to where you need to go. You're going to be meeting people who want to collaborate with you, especially when it comes to work or school or something like that. You're going to be collaborating with other people. Oh my God, guys. Okay, ignore the state of my couch. My storage ran out in the middle of filming. So basically what I was saying for group 3 was that there's going to be some people that might not understand. And for some reason I was getting that these people are in like your family. They might not necessarily be, but they could be like family members, parents, that, you know, they're kind of trying to project something onto you, but you know your path, and it's like more important for you to follow that. And I did feel like you guys were going to be collaborating with people. Yeah, it was basically something along the lines of that, which is a very similar message to another pile that I did on here. So yeah, if you guys are called to more than one pile, definitely check the other piles out, because sometimes, you know, one pile isn't enough. You know, these are general readings, so sometimes like you have many messages in like different piles. So I'm pretty sure I got about everything. Yeah, I also remember something about like financial abuse, or like someone holding finances over you or something like that. But I also felt like you have your own finances, and actually you are pretty good financially. So like if you've been working, this could even be like a job that you've been working that you're just like, I don't resonate with this anymore, but your boss is trying to like hold finances over your head or whatever to try to get you to stay. Maybe they're trying to offer you more so that you stay, but this is an unfulfilling role and you're just so done and over it. Yeah, that's actually big message coming through. This could be a job that you're just like, I'm so done, like I cannot do this anymore, it's not fulfilling to me. I have other things that I think are going to, you know, fulfill me a lot more. And like I said, some people might not understand, like your boss, but honestly, but they want something out of you. That's why they want you to not do it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you know what's up, and you know that your dreams can't just be in your head anymore, that your dreams cannot just be like in the ether, you know what I'm saying? So in this new era, you're actually gonna start trying to implement how to, you know, get those dreams going. And you're gonna kind of like maybe recruit some people, because this might be a project that you want to do, and you're gonna try to like recruit people to like join you in on this, you know, to like or even just to support you, to just be like, hey, I'm doing this, will you support me or not? You know, and some people, like I said, might not take you seriously, but that's none of your business. And that's none of their business either. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything. I'm so sorry, group 3, that this happened. Like, I thought my phone was good, but apparently my storage is like, it's really there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this gave you some clarity. Please comment down below what your situation is, because I'm so curious. I always want to know what people are going through, and like if this resonates with them, and like, you know, what's really going on. But yeah, please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.